Big news that's coming in. Russian President Vladimir Putin all set to visit India. The Russian Foreign Minister Lavrov has confirmed that Putin will be visiting India. And of course, there will be a meet between Prime Minister Modi and Russian President Putin. This will be an important one. Russia highlighting that Prime Minister Modi ensured that he came to Russia first thing as soon as he came in for his third term as Prime Minister. And so Russia saying it's time for us now to return the favour. It's time for us to visit India. Shashank Mattu of India Today Global is joining us with more details on this. Shashank, good afternoon. Any details of when Russian President Putin will be coming down to India?
Well, the idea was always to have the Russian president visit India in the first quarter of 2025. That was what the Kremlin confirmed even back in December last year. So we can expect the visit to take place fairly soon. Right now, we know that the Prime Minister is, of course, headed off for the BIMSTEC meeting in Thailand. So it will have to be after that, perhaps in mid to late April. That is the sense at this point in time. But again, no confirmations thus far. There are conversations going on about this. But of course, a meeting that will involve really pushing the India-Russia relationship forward, both in terms of an agreement in terms of trade, in terms of closer defense cooperation, including some defense platforms that India would like to acquire from Russia, as well as conversations about the end of the Russia-Ukraine war that is really gripping global headlines at this point in time. So really an action-packed agenda for the two leaders when President Putin visits India.
All right, Shashank, getting us those details at this point. No details really of the schedule, but this will be an important visit. Shashank, can you also throw more details for our viewers really on when was the last time the Russian president actually visited India?
So, well, the two leaders have had extremely close ties over a very long period of time. Every year, the Indian leader and Indian and Russian leaders, of course, do meet for annual consultations. That's something that India has with some of its closest partners. So India, of course, we had the Indian Prime Minister go to Russia last year. Vladimir Putin visited in 2021. There was a slight period in between when the two leaders, of course, could not meet because of the onset of the Russia-Ukraine war. So in 2022 and 2023, those meetings did not take place, the annual bilateral meetings. We had S. Jaishankar, India's foreign minister, go in 2023. But the two leaders have met very, very often since then. They met, of course, in 2024 and will meet again as the Russia-Ukraine war winds to close. But yes, to answer your question directly, 2021 was Putin's last visit to India.
All right. Thanks very much for those details, Shashank. We will, of course, track the latest that comes in on this and when really we will be seeing Russian President Putin touch down in India.